What's up guys, Lauren from Goats and Hose Family Farm. Figured I'd make a short video because we are cleaning out our duck pool and it is lime green. So let me show you, and I'll show you what we're actually doing with the water because we are repurposing everything on the Goats and Hose Family Farm, and I will show you what we're going to use it for. So hang on just a second. So if you own ducks, you know how nasty ducks are. They're not really nasty, they're just gross. And their water can turn like this in a week. So we are going to use that water that has all of their poop and everything in it, and we are going to put it in our garden because it is a great source of nitrogen, and it will put it back in the soil for us, for our plants to have a healthy harvest this year. So we're gonna empty this bad boy out. So we're taking it from the pool, putting it in this container. That way we can take it down to our garden. We're gonna buy a fitting for the bottom of it so it has its own sprayer. Look how green that is. Kind of gross. At some point we plan to get a pump for this pool. That way we don't have to do it by buckets. But this is where we're at right now. We'll just keep passing buckets and we'll be emptying out the buckets into the container. So we got ourselves a pretty good system here. So, but if you have ducks, what you're gonna wanna do is have a pool for them because they crave water. They are ducks. I'm sorry if it's hard to hear me. I don't have my mic on right now because I didn't want to get it wet. But the ducks will make everything. I mean, it's a constant battle. You can't just put them in your backyard and then just hope that they're good. You've got to constantly clean out their water, clean out their pool, because they take dirt and they dig in the dirt and then they put their mouths in the water to wash it out, to kind of act as a strainer. So that's why, hang on, wait for Daddy to come back. Creed's out here helping us.
We're like Mike had said on his last video, he's pretty sure every time a duck gets a drink of water, they blow their nose in it.
Yeah, that's what it seems like, because they treat their mouths like a strainer. So what they do is they dig. They will dig for bugs, dig for dirt, any minerals, anything like that, and then they stick their mouths in the water and it acts like a strainer and it strains out all the bad stuff that they don't want, and it helps them swallow the good stuff. They also, when they are preening or cleaning themselves, they will get feathers in their nostrils. So it also helps clean out their airways. Because every single time they're in the water, you'll see them. They will rub their heads on their backs and under their arms and all over the place. And it almost looks like they're trying to pluck their feathers out. But what they're doing is they have oil glands behind their, what I would say, their ears. They don't have ears, obviously. They have ear holes that are covered by feathers. But they have oil glands back here. So what they're doing when they're doing that is they're rubbing their oil, which makes them water resistant, all over themselves. So they're pretty much taking a bath. Huh? No, I don't want you to get this nasty water on you. I appreciate you helping though. Because it is gross.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for helping. So, just a quick little tidbit on ducks. I mean, they poop everywhere. You can see all of this on the bricks. They poop everywhere. They don't have, you cannot potty train ducks. If you could, that would be awesome. But they have this kind of system where they eat something and something comes out the other end. And it's almost automatic. So it doesn't matter where they're at. It doesn't matter if they're in the pool. It doesn't matter if they're by their food. It doesn't matter where they're at. They are constantly pooping everywhere. But ducks are so much fun to have. They're so much fun to watch. Their personalities come out and it's awesome. I have loved having our ducks so far. So. And plus their eggs are awesome. I don't know if you've tried a duck egg yet, but it's worth a try.
They're good.
They are good, huh?
Yes, I love them.
Yeah. Creed loves duck eggs.
With salt.
With a little bit of salt and cheese. Yeah. Yeah, what I do, and you can scroll through here and you can see the video that I made where me and Kaiser are actually cooking in the kitchen. you, I don't know where I was going with that, sorry. But you can, we put cheese in ours. Can you move a little bit? Scoop, scoop. Can you scoop, please? Thank you. Woo! We just put cheese and salt in ours, and they are phenomenal. And they're a really high source of protein as well. Also, in one of our previous videos, you saw me dumping the water out. I actually was watching another YouTuber on here where he was talking about saving the water because it had so much nitrogen in it that you can actually put it back in. It's like the best type of fertilizer for your garden. So that's why we are passing buckets, and I'm not dumping it out on the ground because I didn't want to waste it this time. So.
Ew. What is this?
Probably mud. Thank you.
Good thing that I'm here.
Yeah, that is a good thing that you're here.
I got sprinkles on me.
So I have bricks on the outside to help them get into the pool. I also have bricks on the inside, which you'll see me pull out in just a second, that help them so they don't get stuck in here, for one, and for two, so they can just have a soft landing whenever they do jump into the pool. Hang on, buddy, let me get these out. So I typically stack 2 in there. That way it's high enough for them to get out. And I will show you in just a minute, but this is about probably 2 inches around the bottom full of mud. It's been about a week since I cleaned it out last, so that should tell you how fast and dirty it gets. Hang on, Creed. Wait for Daddy to get back so you don't spill it.
Eh.
Okay.
And so I have not have to like carry more.
Yep. So now what you can do is go around to the other side, and I want you to lift up on that side of the pool. You don't have to lift up on it the whole time. Unless are you comfortable like that? Okay. I'm so proud of you for coming out here and helping.
It's my job to do.
That's right. It's all of our jobs.
Okay, I'm not comfortable.
Okay. We're all getting, the buckets are getting less and less because there's less and less water in there, which is a good thing.
How do I just do this?
Well, because I need you to pick up the pool on the other side so that I can scoop the water out.
Well, I can just go back and forth. How about that?
Okay, come on. High as you can. There you go. Yeah, that was a good one.
My back is hurting.
Oh, yeah. Get used to it, buddy. All right, ready? Come on. Oh, easy. That was a good one. Good job. Woo! Water stinks. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the other side, and I'm going to dump it out over here. And then we're going to take the pool out of the enclosure, and then we're going to spray it out, and we're going to put it all back in and then fill it up with water. So hang tight.
Is that, you want me to? Oh, there's rolling.
Really close.
I want some rolling pins.
Can you see how muddy it is in there? That is not even half of the mud. Okay.
Wait, don't set it down. I want to roll it pins.
No, it's okay. You can get really bloated later. Put it on the tip. There you go. We got it all clean. Now time to go back in. Got the pool back in here. It's all nice and clean. And this pool is actually repurposed. We got it from my brother. And it had a little hole, or it had some holes in it. So we've taped them up, but like you saw me spinning it. So I like to put the tape side on that side because we do have a little bit of a hill right here. So I don't want to put any pressure on that tape. So that way, that's why I always try to spin it around to where my holes are on that side. So that's what I was doing if you were wondering. The bricks back in here. And I didn't spray off the bricks just because there's no point. It's gonna be a week and it's gonna be gross again. So, but now I'm gonna fill it back up with water and they're gonna be super excited about it.
So with this, I needed to come up with a little contraption instead of just pouring the water all in one place. So went to the local hardware store, which one I usually go to is closed Easter Sunday. So
He's kidding.
I am kidding. But I bought basically a plastic joint, a hose, a 2-inch. Going into another 2-inch piece of pipe that has a 1-inch reducer onto it. That goes down to a 3/4 inch barbed area. Of course, all of it connected with hose clamps. I have not tried this out yet, so let's see how it works. Oh, and it, of course, old water hose. I cut the end off of it. So we'll see how it works. See if it's not kinked up too bad.
Look how green that water is.
So it's not hooked to a pump or anything else, so it's not like spraying. It's all gravity fed. Probably need to find like a better water hose at some point, one that's not kinked so bad. But the biggest thing with this is we can spread it around to where she wants the nutrients and so on and such like that. You flip it off for me.
Okay, so we backed the mule into it because we could not get gravity to be our friend. So we're hopefully able to get it to run out. There we go, that's better. That way we can spread it. It doesn't have to be even, but just getting into the ground is the best. So
Gross.
it is gross.
Go slow. Go. Keep going. Okay.
So this is going to go in with our garden series, and it's kind of showing you how your ducks or your chickens can it comes full circle. You can use everything for everything else. So we don't have to go to Walmart or Tractor Supply or Lowe's and buy really expensive fertilizer. We've got it right here. We've made it with our ducks, or our ducks have made it. Another thing, I'll come over here and show you what we do is whenever we clean out our chicken house, we dump all of it down here. So, and we've used quite a bit of it to till into our garden back there. But I'll spin around so you can kind of see it. We've got a huge pile right here from all the times that we cleaned out over the winter. Last fall, we've been dumping it right there. That's also some donkey manure, stuff like that, whenever we were having Creed clean up, because he cleans for V-Bucks or allowance. But we clean up when the donkeys were up closer, we were cleaning their droppings up, and we would put them in this pile right here. So they have been tilled into the ground. So we should have a pretty good, healthy garden this year. So we've got them growing in the house. If you hadn't seen it before, it is in our playlist. So, but yeah, that's what we're doing with it. So hopefully you guys can follow along with us and see how good our plants grow with the awesome duck water. Kaiser, you gonna say hi?
Keep going.
I got mud on my cheek. Nice. This is a dirty process. You do get gross, so wear clothes that you don't care about, shoes you don't care about. I'm probably gonna have to put my hat in the dishwasher because I was touching it earlier and it's gonna smell like duck water. But what I was gonna say is I usually allow this to get probably, I would say 6 to 8 inches, maybe even 10 inches full of water. That may be the incorrect thing to do. I don't know. I just know what works for my ducks. That's what they prefer. That way it kind of gives them an opportunity to kick their legs and float and not have to touch the bottom. It seems like if it's any lower than that, they won't get in it. They don't, I guess it's just a waste of their time if it's not deep for them. So I'm gonna let this fill up. After that, I've got to wash out the chicken waters and the other duck waters that are on the other side of the run. But so far, that's the end of this project. So right now you should have 2 videos that are popping up, 2 links, I mean. One is to subscribe to our channel. The other is another video that will have something to do with this, or another on our playlist that you need to check out. But until next time, we'll talk to you later. Have a good day and happy Easter.